Hello everyone and welcome to the second round of the Gran Turismo Drift series. Here we are almost ready for this round in Willow Springs. We have this beautiful circuit in North America, and the round today it's gonna go from from the fourth corner to the fifth. Right here it's gonna start from the 100-meter mark, and it's gonna end for here, more or less the shadow of a little that shadow. Wait. Let's see if I can see it more close. That literally that shadow that you can see right there at the final, at the exit of the fifth corner. And here we are with the three teams almost ready. And I'm gonna tell you some how it's going, how the competition go. The first round it's gonna make with Lion Boy with some troubles going back. The first round it's made by, I don't know how to say it. I literally don't know how to say it. Just that word, which let's gonna pass to another and let's see if I remember the word. So sorry for that. Well, the first quarterfinals of the competition are the first four quarterfinals are the guys who make it to the semi-final in the last round. In this time they're gonna be Goyo as our first winner of the GTDS, then Manitou, the two finalists of the first round, Door Diving and Kirky Snowboarder are gonna be the first quarter finalists, and they aren't gonna challenge with any other. For example, the first fight, the first drift battle is gonna be between Beeman and Door Hunting, and if Door Hunting passes to the next round, it's gonna be Goyo versus Door Hunting, because Goyo passed to the semi-final in the last round. Well, we can see the drivers practicing a lot, training this track. It's hard, it's a lot, it's much harder as the first round. This second round, it's, as I said, those corners are way too slow, so I think the drivers made it drift at 15 or 20 kilometers an hour. I don't know exactly the equivalence of that in miles per hour. But let's see how it goes this second round, which starts in 5 minutes more or less. We can see Wild Monkey drifting together, training tandem. We can see the Door team who showed together, and an important change since the first round. We have the competition, the series have a list of cars the drivers can choose. I mean, for example, in the list there are cars like RX-7, GT86, Mustangs. I think the new Supra. I don't know if the new Supra make it to this round, but it's in the list at least. I didn't remember the other cars. The Camaro, I think, but in the first round we saw a lot of GT86 GRMN, which the version who is driving right now Door team. And for example, I don't know if they made some mistakes or something, but or maybe this car suits better for the style of the Wild Monkey drivers, but they choose the Ford Mustang GT for this second round. Let's see how it goes for them. We can see now this camera, that beautiful angle. We can see almost every part of the drift section. And now at least 1 minute to close the entrance. If a driver isn't here, they're gonna be disqualified. Well, no Manito at the moment. Some drivers left, so let's see how it goes in this. Let's see how it goes this time. Now they order all the drivers to go uphill. They still drifting a little bit, just a little touch from Keishaun. And this is gonna start almost right now. Let's see the first battle. It's gonna be, as I said before, B-Man versus Door Hunting. Lion Boy right there drifting, making the last chance. And I need to go back a little moment because yes, everyone is in the track. I think nobody is missing. Well, I need to. I don't see some of the drivers. Let me see. Let me just ask a moment. let's make the message just to send. There are some drivers that I don't see. I'm gonna go out the room and go right in again just to see all the drivers, because it's a Gran Turismo issue and we can't do more, we can't do anything. Let's go again. I don't race obviously in the drift series, but this is my design for the GT86. I love it personally. But let's see the drivers. Now I see them. Now I see them. Everyone. Right there. Now the breaker is I didn't see it in the track, but well, the room is gonna be restarted because B-Man have an issue, I think, because we know the connection between countries isn't very good, so the issues might come. I wish it doesn't I wish it will stop I hope it will stop in the next room, but we can assume that. So let's gonna wait, and meanwhile the drivers are door tapping and Drift King are training a little bit more, while Monkey with that beautiful Mustang and Door with the GT86, the car who was also selected by Riverside. Oh well, we passed to the second round. Now is Drift King versus Door Taping. A little bit of problem right there. We see a beautiful drift for Door Taping. Some problems with Drift King, who goes off. Taping, sweet drift. It's very hard to drift in this track, in this particular section, because the car goes a lot slower than it would be. And it's gonna be the second round. I literally don't know if this is a real racing or they are just training, but no, I think they are training. Well, they're taping. Nice drifting with some issues, but I think it's the lag issues, no, not the driver itself. They're taping very close, almost touch, but the taping put the car straight, just because the Mustang went a lot went very slow, and they crashed in the last corner. I think it's gonna be this round. If it's, I don't know. I think they haven't started yet, so I don't know what is happening. Please help me. I have no information right now. Please send help. I need help. I'm trying to read the comments, but my phone is is dying, so I literally can't go to the stream. I'm trying, if I succeed, I will notice. I will notice you and start reading all the comments and all your opinions about this second round, all your thoughts and everything you want to say. In this training, we are seeing a lot of troubles for the drivers, especially I think for the Mustangs, because they don't see to be as they don't see to be an easy drift car. All I see this. I see the car very much, a lot wider than the GT86. So same as mine. Finally, my phone decided to let me read the comments, so help us, please. Give us more information or some path to go, because I don't know. They say to restart the room isn't restarting. B-Man can't go in. Wait. Well, Driftskin is in box. I don't know. Please help. Jesus, this is a disaster. No information. I don't know if they went for the second battle or what, but I don't know what's happening right now. I think now, as they said, they're gonna be Jeriker versus door knocking, the third round, the third battle of this first round. Knocking is gonna go in the inside, who translates as going behind the first run. Thanks. And they're on the go, door knocking, drifting, handbraking a lot. Jerai Care way too slow in that exit. Wow, their knocking went way too deep in that second drift, but I think at least that this first uphill goes to knocking. Let's see the second with the Riker behind, and this battle for this drift battle, who is gonna decide who passes to the quarterfinal. And now it's knocking first, Jeriker behind. Ooh, little handbrake in the middle of the corner, but Jeriker very almost lose the control. They're knocking a little bit aggressive in that maneuver, going a lot wide and finishing. I don't know. I think it's gonna be knocking, because the first run was hugely good, and that second just a little bit bad for the two drivers, but knocking it's the driver who passed. I need to say that we were 3 judges and one of them is missing, so this isn't serious. I need to say it, this isn't serious. Well, this third battle, Lion Boy versus K-Shawn. K-Shawn, who is gonna go with the inside, it's gonna go behind in this first downhill. The first round was downhill to uphill. This is uphill to downhill, and first drift, handbrake for Lion Boy. K-Shawn way too close, and let's see that second drift if Lion Boy can recover. Good drift for K-Shawn, but that first hit, no, Lion Boy isn't good with that crash, and K-Shawn, he did a pretty good job in that second corner drifting, but that first corner he crashed Liam Boy. So let's see that second, but I think it's gonna be a replay. We're gonna need a second try for this, because that first mistake from K-Shawn. Now K-Shawn in front. Let's see if Liam Boy can hold together. Sweet tandem, that exit. K-Shawn with the car straight. Liam Boy sweet drifting. Almost catching up. And it's ended. So I think it's gonna be Liam for the next round, because that first mistake, he didn't took part in the rest of the drift. K-Shawn was, for me at least, penalized with the first touch, and then this. I think it's gonna be Liam. Not for anything, just because that first corner or the first downhill, and he nailed the second downhill. So Now it's gonna be the last battle, I think. Or we start with the quarterfinals. Let me check it out. Well, the first quarterfinals are, so the first round ended, and now let's get started with the quarterfinals, the first round of the first battle in this quarterfinals, which is gonna be door hunting, who promoted directly from the first round because B-Man had those issues in connection, and Goyo Biggs, who was the winner in the last round. So a very tough rival for door hunting. Let's see if he can pick up the pace and outdrift the skills of the Spaniard. Door hunting is gonna go first and Goyo behind. Goyo with a sweet entrance. Very poor angle in the first drift. Now Goyo going straight. Door hunting good chain drift, but he goes off. He recovers very good. And Goyo started drifting way... And Goyo started drifting way too late. So this first downhill is for hunting. Let's see that second downhill. It should a retry. I don't think so, because that first mistake for K-Shawn. Well, now Goyo first. Let's see if he sets the pace of this second run. Ooh, door hunting crushing him, makes him spins. Goyo drifting way too slow, and we can see hunting, who can drift way with more speed. So I think I'm gonna go with a retry, because that first downhill was for hunting, very clever, but that second, just because Goyo crashed, hunting crashed Goyo because Goyo was going too slow. He didn't pick up the pace too well. So let's see if he can this second battle. Now hunting first, Goyo behind. Now hunting, beautiful handbrake, very good angle. Goyo going straight, very bad drifting that first corner. Good chain drift for door hunting, who is sliding around the place. Goyo with very bad angle in that second drift at the start. So again, this first downhill of the second battle, it's gonna go for door hunting, because Goyo seems to be having some kind of issue at the exit of the first corner, at the entrance of the second, in that straight. He doesn't seem to be going well in that section, so it's gonna be now the other direction. Goyo sweet entrance, but problems to maintain the slide. Now sweet, the two of them. Now the guy having problems is hunting. Ooh, Goyo almost spins. And I think it's gonna be hunting. Goyo did a very good job in this second downhill, but a mistake in that second corner. I think it's gonna be hunting. Gobima is telling a retry. We're gonna go to the third battle between those two. And they're gonna retry because right now we are two judges and we need to agree in our voting. The other driver showing what? Now it's nah, right. Door hunting with that sweet drift. Goyo doing way better in this third round. Let's see this corner. Goyo having really true issues in the drift of that second corner. But I think this first downhill is for Goyo. Let's see this second downhill with hunting behind. No. Goyo makes a great setup for the drift and he makes a mistake. He recovered fairly good, but the mistake is on the table, so I'm gonna go with hunting because that mistake Goyo make a very good first downhill, but hunting is going way, I don't know how to really say it, way more confident than Goyo, very stable, and he passed to the semi-final. And Goyo who won the round, the first round, it's out in quarterfinals. So this is a very good. Well, the driver showing true sportsmanship. Now the second quarterfinal, it's gonna be. Let me check it in a moment. It's gonna be door taping versus door daving. So door team drift. Let's see if the team battle together. I need to say the door team changed his livery for this second round and it's beautiful. Those GT86 with the HKS advertisement, they're very good. They are beautiful. So they are starting, diving first, taping behind. I think we're gonna see Oh, diving with a very angle right there. Taping having a little bit of issue to keep the angle. Taping inside and diving. Ooh, a little bit of touch right there. I think taping fault. I think taping fault because he was behind and he didn't. So this first round, this first downhill goes to, well, a little bit of trouble for the drivers. Who is gonna be in front? Well, this first downhill went to diving, and now changing the order, taping in front. They keep up the good drifting. Diving with the same issues taping had before in that same corner, way off the track for diving. Taping with that good angle, and diving I'm gonna go with a retry, because in the first round we saw taping making a mistake, and in the second one we saw diving making that mistake. So, and they drift very good. So let's see that second battle. Now diving in front. Very good drift for them. Taping carrying a more speed, and diving changing the two drifts like taping. They almost touch again. Diving have a slower line in the second corner than taping, and taping seems to can't go with that. Two different lines, very fast taping and diving slow. But I'm gonna say this first round, this first battle is gonna go for diving, and let's see the second downhill, because if diving can keep up with taping with no troubles, I think he's gonna pass to the next round. Ooh, well, I said and I called it. Taping going straight, diving, sorry. Taping going very good. Diving with trouble right there. The first downhill was for diving, but the second one was for taping, so I don't know. I don't know. Help me. I don't know who both. I'm gonna go with diving, because I think so we need to a retry. We need a third round. So they're gonna retry third round. This competition is going this round. It's my friend sent me the organizer of everything said to me that this was gonna be the harder round, with a lot of mistakes, and we are seeing them, but we are seeing also a lot of equal skills. Ooh, taping with that sweet tandem, keeping together, but that second corner, it's killing everyone behind. That second corner is the behind killer. So this first downhill goes to diving. Let's see that second downhill. It's been way harder than I thought to make a decision, to make a vote, because of those two. Well, they are on the go, taping in front, diving, letting go him a lot, typing with troubles at the exit of that corner, diving, closing a lot. We saw a lot of troubles, taping out, and diving kept it together. So, diving. This is almost a endurance drift series. Yeah, diving. This is clear. So diving is the second driver who passed to the semi-final, and it's the second driver who is automatically promoted to the semi-finals the next week. So we need to have that in mind. Well, the third quarter is almost... It's gonna start. Let's see who are the drivers. Oh, so let's see. Let me take a moment, because yes, this is the third quarterfinal. Was Manitou against Door Knocking, but Manitou isn't here. I don't know why, but Manitou isn't here, so it's Knocking who passed directly to the semi-final. And let's now get started with the last quarter, who is gonna be Kirky Snowboarder versus Liam Boy, the One Monkey drivers. We saw a lot of respect between the Door team drivers. Fair drifting. Let's see if we can see the same with the Wild Monkeys. Kirky wants to start in front. Liam Boy is gonna start behind. It's way harder than it could see, that it could appear in the retransmission. And they're on the go. Kirky in front, Liam Boy behind. That Mustang. Sweet drift for both drivers. Good tandem, no touching. Let's see that second drift. Liam Boy going off, Kirky going off as well, and Liam Boy going off again. And it's Kirky, the first driver. I think this downhill goes for Kirky, but wow, many mistakes for those two drivers. So let's see how it goes in this second downhill, because if anyone, I think if any driver goes off the track and spins or make a big mistake, it's It's gonna kill him. So, second downhill, Lion Boy versus Kirky. Now Lion on the front. Sweet entrance. Kirky taking a wider line just to drift more faster, to carry more speed. Now it's Lion Boy. Ooh, spins. Lion Boy spins, and Kirky, who kept the car together, and it's Kirky, the driver, who is gonna pass to the next round just because. Yeah, I'm with him. It's Kirky, the last semi-final. So we're gonna pass to the third round of the championship. The semi-finals. The first one is gonna be door hunting versus door diving. If I'm not mistaken. So let's see. Right, it's hunting versus diving, another door team drift, and I need to say that is as we saw the last round, the first round. The final was a Riverside team, a full Riverside team. This final isn't gonna be that easy, and well, sorry, the final was full of Riverside drivers. The two of them were Riverside drivers, and the all Riverside team are out in the quarterfinal. So let's see. It's gonna be diving versus hunting. Door team showing off. And they're on the go. Diving front. Hunting left a little bit space between him and the driver in front. Very, very good drift for diving. Also very, very good drift for hunting. Hunting going straight in the straight, and diving wider line. Very, very good tandem. Diving almost losing it, but they crossed the line. We saw a very, very, very good tandem right there. Door team showing that they are one of the best teams right now. And now they put together for this second downhill. And it's hunting in front, diving behind. Let's see how it goes. Sweet entrance for hunting. Door driving with a little bit of issues. He kept together. Very, very, very good drift in that second corner, and I think it's gonna go for hunting. He went a little bit straight in the middle section, but the first drift and the second one were good. Well, the other judge sucked the other one, so we are gonna have a retry. They're retrying right now. Hunting, I think it's diving in front, hunting behind. Exactly. So Hunting in front now. First corner. A little bit of dirt touch there. Ooh, very a drift on the limit. Handbrake for Hunting, diving going a lot slower and on the and off the track. So if this first downhill goes for Hunting, let's see. Let's see if that that 20 sign goes off the track, not disturbing the competition. And now it's the other order. Diving in front, Hunting behind. Hunting for me won the first downhill. Let's see the second downhill. Good drift entrance for both. Good angle for diving. Tape. Ooh, Hunting tapped the door right there. Good chain drifting for diving. And now it's Hunting with a sweet tandem. Oof, that's hard. It's very hard. I'm gonna go with Hunting because the first downhill he did very good, and the second downhill diving didn't show off like Hunting did. So I'm gonna go with Hunting, and we have our first finalist, Hunting. The first door team driver in the final. Let's see if in the second one the other driver, it's gonna be a door or a wild monkey. It's gonna be Kirky snowboarder against Nokin, maybe. Right. So it's gonna be the last driver for from Wild Monkey against the Door team driver. So we are gonna see a final between Door team, or we are gonna see a final between Wild Monkey and Door team. Let's see. Now Kirky in front, Door knocking behind. We are gonna see right now the difference between the Mustang and the GT86. The drift difference. Waiting for the signal. Taken more time than before. That go right there. So it's Kirky in front, knocking behind, knocking giving much space, I think. More space, and it's knocking with that sweet angle, going faster than Kirky. Oh, knocking goes off, Kirky also, but knocking puts all together. Kirky almost couldn't. And I think it's gonna be the first downhill for knocking. That second corner killed Kirky. And let's see that second downhill. It's gonna be now knocking in front, Kirky behind. Let's see how drift the Mustang going behind an GT86. And they start. Little bit of handbrake right there. Kirky giving huge space. Now good drift for Kirky in that first corner. Door knocking, chaining the drift. Way too good. Sweet drift. Almost stopped the car right there. Kirky goes off. Ooh, this is hard. This is hard. Maybe Kirky? I don't know. This second downhill. Retry. We're gonna have a second try. Let's see if the drivers can keep up. And who is gonna go in the final with Hunting. And they are on the go. Kirky in front. Very fast drift for Kirky at the start, but he can't maintain the speed. 3 wheels off. Second drift, knocking, having a better angle. They right now are wow. This is way too harder than I thought. This first downhill, it's almost a draw. I think knocking in the because he didn't went 3 wheels off in the exit of that first corner. Let's see the second downhill. Knocking between knocking and Kirky. Knocking going fast on the entrance. Kirky with poor angle. Lose a lot of speed. Knocking going good, almost out, and Kirky, I'm gonna say knocking because that first corner Kirky lost a lot of speed, so I'm gonna go with knocking. And it's on the final. It's gonna be a door team final, knocking versus Hunting, but we have the first final, as we can say, the fight for the bronze against the 2 drivers who lost in the semifinals. Who was Kirky and Taping. Well, we have a problem right now. The drivers can't go off from the box. And it's Hunting and knocking, going in the dirt. So it's gonna be diving versus Kirky, the first final, the 3rd place final. Let's see who goes in 3rd place to home. Diving showing off. handbrake, a lot of handbrake. And it's gonna be Kirk in front, diving behind in the first downhill. So let's see how it goes. Kirk in front, diving behind, first corner. Kirk going a little bit off, diving a little bit out also. Now Kirk going straight, diving, chaining a beautiful drift right there. So I'm gonna say diving is won the first downhill, just because he did better than Kirky, better angles, better speed. He changed the two corners very good. And now it's Kirky behind, door diving. Let's see the second downhill. Diving, ooh, Kirky hit, diving, not very fair. That second corner very good, and I think it's diving who is gonna go with the third place to home, because that's first corner, that hit from Kirky, no. So the other judge said retry. I'm gonna say it's hunting, no, diving, sorry. I'm gonna say diving. So they are gonna retry, make another go. And now it's Kirky again in front. Good drift for Kirky, diving having troubles. Ooh, hitting Kirky. And this second drift, another hit. Kirky going way too slow and diving, I think losing his mind in the drift. So we're gonna say the first downhill goes to Kirky, because diving crashed him twice. Let's see the second downhill. Now it's diving in front, Kirky behind. Handbrake for diving. Kirky having some issue with the angle. No problem, he makes a good drift. And diving, making a good drift. Almost lose it. almost lose it in that exit. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna say retry, because the first downhill went for diving, but the second one, Kirky, no, sorry, the first downhill went for Kirky because diving crashed him twice, and diving passes. I said retry, but I don't know why. I pointed out the not dropping tires as everything. I pointed well, I said for example in that last drift, in that last battle, a driver went 3 wheels off the track. That's not good, but they usually go 2 or 1 tire off the track. I don't point that. That's normal, everyone do that. But it's that if you go 3 wheels off the track, way too wide. 2 wheels off the track is normal, I think, not. And let's see now the final, door hunting against door knocking, the door team. And they're on the go. First corner, beautiful drift for hunting. Let's see the second corner. Ooh, knocking going way off the track. Hunting also. Ooh. Hard. No, in the in the first final, in the third place fight. Well, we're gonna talk this later, because we are having the second downhill from the final. Now it's knocking in front. No handbrake for knocking. Hunting taking a more aggressive line. Knocking having issues going way off the track. Now handbraking a lot. Hunting inside. And well, retry. Yes, we are 2 judges. So if we don't, I said retry because I thought it would be retry. It was good, and the other judge said, for example, hunting, and I say retry. It should be retry. No, this I don't know why, but this. Yes, was way hard to judge. So hunting in front, knocking behind, the second try, first downhill, handbrake for hunting, knocking again with no handbrake, taking a more aggressive line, drifting all around the straight, and it's off, knocking it's off. Hunting keep up and finish with a good drift, and Knocking falls behind. Yes, I say, if I say retry because I'm one of the judge, they should retry. If we were three and two other judges said hunting, for example, and I say retry, it's hunting, but we weren't agreed, so I don't know why they didn't retry. And now it's the second downhill. Now Knocking in front. Let's see, because in the last one Knocking went way off the track, almost spinning. Let's see if he can recover. Ooh, Hunting behind. Good tandem for them. And they are finished. I'm gonna say the winner is Hunting, because that first run, Knocking almost spin, and in the second one Hunting went a little bit more aggressive, more closer to the car in front. Yes, I'm gonna talk to the well, it's Hunting, the driver who won, despite all the controversy. Well, I'm gonna talk right now with that first with that bronze fight. In my opinion, in that last battle, in the first downhill, I think Kirky hit the other driver, or it wasn't. No, well, sorry. The door driver hit Kirky. So I say that Kirky won that round because he was crashed 2 times. The second one, the door driver was a little bit better, but Kirky still managed to go well. I say retry because it should has been a retry. And the other judge said the door diving, so it passed door diving. I don't know why, but I'm really sorry about that. Well, K-Shawn started with a GT86 and now it's drifting with a Mustang GT camouflage. We are gonna talk about this when I close the stream. I'm gonna talk about this with the organizer, with the hosts, sorry, and let's see if we can find a good agreement for the third round to have 3 judges. We have 1 left, judge who failed to appear right here, and let's see if in the next round we can have another judge, a judge maybe from Alright, I'm gonna add you and I'm gonna keep you updated about the yes. I'm gonna talk with them. Let's see if maybe a UK judge or an Australian one. So we have this has been the second round, the first controversial round. I hope you enjoyed. The drivers made it. The drivers showed a lot of skill right there, right here in this difficult section. So we hope to see you in the third round with more drifts. I hope no more controversy. I hope for that. And have a good week. Bye bye.